Subscribe and leave a comment for the next game you want to see and I'll put your comment in the video. Load up Halo Infinite. Start a new game. Welcome to space, where there's a spaceship battle against space people fighting for space-related things. You are Master Chief. If you don't know who that is, it's currently the one getting his cheeks clapped by the big dude. Yeah, you're not off to a great start, but instead of killing you, the Banished leader Atriox decides to throw your dying body into the void of space where it's impossible for him to know whether you did or didn't die. Then again, it is space, so the chances of someone actually finding you and saving you are pretty slim. You've been saved by this guy and are now on board a wrecked ship with no power. This is a problem because there's an enemy ship about to shoot a big gun at you and you can't run away. Jump on board the enemy spaceship to disable the big gun. Despite getting beat up earlier, you can actually defend yourself quite well. Run through the ship to find the control room and using your incredible hacking skills disable the big gun. Surprisingly, this doesn't work, but luckily you have the perfect solution. Destroy the entire ship. Obviously, destroying the ship while you're still inside it isn't what you call a 200 IQ play, but it somehow works. You're able to escape, sort of, and get picked up by the Pelican pilot. Before you're into species butt kicking, you were fighting to protect the UNSC Infinity ship against the Banished, but you didn't do a very good job because you nearly died and everyone around you is dead. The Banished find out that you're still breathing and assign you your very own stalker called Blade Master. You might be thinking this has some significance and that we'll see him on multiple occasions later when he tries to foil our plans. Spoiler, he doesn't. You see him once and that's when you kill him. Go to the nearby Halo ring to find a weapon that can help you fight the Banished, which will be helpful since you are losing against them. The weapon must be pretty powerful to be able to deal with an entire army, however. It's a hologram lady. This is the weapon. Like, that's her name. It's a bit misleading, but she was supposed to delete Cortana before being deleted herself. The fact that she's still here means shit didn't work, so take her with you, find fragments of the activation index used to fire the Halo ring, and head to the surface. If you have no idea what any of this means, then go play the other games, you lamppost. On the way, one of the Banished war leaders confronts you. He is a very powerful enemy, so you need to be careful. Keep going to the surface. On the way, find a Silex, which was supposed to contain something, but doesn't, meaning it got out. Don't worry, I'm sure it's nothing important or life-threatening. After committing small acts of terrorism at this outpost, you're able to clear a landing zone for the Pelican pilot, and go to follow a friendly signal that is located at this big, dark, evil-looking tower. Sure enough, the big, dark, evil-looking tower is evil, and there's lots of evilness going on inside. Kill the evil leader Chaklock by unloading all your ammo into his face, running around to find more shooty tubes and unloading more ammo into his face, before finding the source of the friendly signal. This Spartan dude, oh, he's dead. Great. Before he died, he talked about an excavation site that the Banished really care about, so go there and destroy this mining beam like the big 7-foot killjoy you are. The Banished were trying to access the conservatory, a very important place that you must explore, so go inside and find the monitor Despondent Pyre talking about the Harbinger coming back while getting attacked by some ugly birds. All of the monitors have really complicated names that I can't be bothered saying, so they'll be known as the Metal Balls. While in the conservatory, you can hear the Harbinger trying to find the location of the Endless from the Metal Ball with some gentle encouragement. Find the metal ball looking kinda broken and hack into the system to see Cortana also trying to find the location of something. When you leave the conservatory, you'll find the Harbinger, who says you aren't enemies, but then treats you like a punching bag and activates a big chunky building in the distance. Explore the chunky building to find that it's a spire, used to repair the Halo ring. It's currently being protected by Metal Ball number 2, who thinks you're trying to break the spire, which is true, and tries to stop you. This works out well for him. God, I hope he doesn't come back later and we have to repeat this exact same fight for a second time. Much like anything else that comes across your path, destroy the spire to stop it from repairing the Halo ring, and learn there's more doing the exact same thing. So I guess we gotta go and destroy those too. The Harbinger is at a spire controlling all the others, but while flying there you forget that a highly intelligent, highly weaponized alien species has guns for the air as well as the ground. You get shut down, is what I'm trying to say. Disable the big guns one by one, receiving a little video call from Escharum, the leader of the Banished, every time, and return to the Pelican. You and your mate have a little heart-to-heart where you try to relate to him being scared of dying, when you're in 5-inch thick, strong as fuck armor, and set off to the control spire where the Harbinger is. Your miniature hacker can't seem to open the door to the control spire, and if only the developers could tell us where to go next.
Over here, you tin can.
Go to these 4 beacons that all conveniently contain the data you need to open the door to the control spire. Inside the control spire, you find basically the same as everywhere you've been up until this point. Target practice. There's also this moment where you try to delete the weapon, but it doesn't work, so it's mega awkward. Kinda like if you say bye to someone, then you realize you're both walking in the same direction. Anyway, head up the tower to find... Oh, it's this guy again. Finally, disable the control spire. Apparently the bit they wanted repaired has already been done partially, so it was all for nothing, but at least you're reunited with your best mate, Mr. Pelican Pilot. Oh, he's been kidnapped. We have to go save him. Teleport to some alien structure, receive a Zoom call from Escharum with the coordinates of your mate's location, have a little chat with the weapon, who has now found out she's a copy of Cortana, and is having a massive identity crisis, and get to the surface fighting through what will probably feel like 90% of the Banished population until you reach the House of Reckoning. It's the big scary building. Inside, fight through Escherum's arena-style floors, killing anyone and anything dumb enough to come within 10 feet of you until you come face to face with the Blade Master. Obviously he's kinda strong, but like any problem in a first-person shooter, it can easily be solved with a metric fuck-ton of bullets. You'll reach your mate who's still alive surprisingly, and finally confront Escharum, the big bad boss of this game who has a breathing problem, and probably won't be very strong. Nope, I was wrong. He's strong. Despite his asthmatic tendencies, Escharum is still a big strong boy who can fold you in half like an A4 piece of paper, so you have to run around throwing explosive boxes at him while trying to avoid getting hit by his electric mallet of doom until you're able to kill him and free Mr. Pelican Pilot from his red electric-y prison. With the Banished leader dead, you can finally relax. But wait, the Harbinger's still alive. She's trying to revive the Endless at the auditorium, which is what the spires were repairing. Go there, run through the building like you're late for work on a Monday morning, fighting through basically the same enemies you've been fighting for the last 20 hours to reach the big room that definitely looks like a room you'd have a final boss fight in.
Today we return.
Oh. I did not see this coming. The Harbinger is here and she's trying to revive the Endless. Your first fight went about as well as sticking a knife into a plug socket, but the Harbinger seems to have forgotten how to fight because now you kill her with ease. As she's dying, she basically says we're too late, shit's already been completed, so the Endless will probably be returning and all that stuff you did to stop it has been for nothing. But that is a problem for future you. The Banished still control the ring, so go meet up with Mr. Pelican Pilot and set off to commit mass genocide as you complete Halo Infinite.